Hello everyone, it's your girl Kathy. What up y'all? Today I am here to inform y'all on the great Italian unification, unified, and it's gonna be so much fun and so cool because it is. But first things first, I apologize for the lack of back screen. I cleaned my room for y'all, but I'm sorry, Miss Lola, I could not figure out how to do the back screen, but I have this beautiful map which I think is pretty top notch, so we're gonna put that right there, so feel free to look at it the whole time. It's a map of Italy before it was unified, so like it's there to look at, so please do. Anywho, let's just jump right into this. Okay, so surprisingly, Italy has not always been one country. Back in 1815, well, before 1815, Italy was divided into separate regions and states, and we call the unification of Italy the Risorgimento. And I can never figure that out. The unification of Italy was a political and social movement that consolidated all the different regions and states into one kingdom. And the unification began in 1815 and continued on till like 1871, and it ended when Rome officially became the capital of Italy. And a little backstory, Italy had been unified before, back in 100 BC, and stayed unified through the fall of like the Western Empire, but it was separated when the land was distributed between the Kingdom of Lombards and
Yeah, I think it's 10:30. What are you doing?
I have to make a video for AP.
Alright, let's get it done.
I am! Okay, I'm not starting over. The Byzantine Empire. The unification was sparked by the people who believed in nationalism, which was the artisans and the intellectuals, and they were kind of tired of the foreign rule of Austria, Spain, and the Holy Roman Empire, and all of those three treated Italy poorly, and they like increased low employment rates, they caused economic depression, and they implemented very heavy taxes, especially Austria, known for that. And so the people of Italy kind of longed for liberalism and unity for their country. And throughout the whole movement of the unification, small like social groups formed, and one of the largest social groups, the most famous, was led by Giuseppe Mazzini, which is this cutie right here. He wanted a unified republic state, and he kind of took action on it. In 1848, he went into Rome and seized it, and him seizing Rome kind of inspired other Italians to start their own revolts. And those revolts weren't really successful, but they kind of laid down the foundation for the unification. And then in 1850s, Count Camillo Benso de Cavour, this guy right here, who was the Prime Minister of Sardinia, he was one of the main leaders of the unification. He was one of the main causes of the unification, but he took action and he wanted to defeat Austria. But in order to defeat Austria, he knew that he had to have kind of like a wingman. So he allied with France, and when Sardinia and Austria went to war in 1859, France was there to support Sardinia, and together they kind of defeated Austria. And then later on in 1860, Giuseppe Garibaldi conquered southern Italy, and then also Cavour continued his revolts. Oh wait, this is Giuseppe Garibaldi, and but this guy Cavour continued with his revolts in the Papal States and hoped to remove the Pope, kind of rush them out without causing too much commotion. And then in 1861, Rome became the official capital of Italy, and that's what's kind of marked the end of the unification. But in order for Rome to have become the capital of Italy, um, they France no Florence, sorry, was temporarily the capital of Italy, and the Italians invaded Rome to kind of like grab authority of it, rush out the papal authority, and after they did that and they were successful, that's when Rome became the capital of Italy, and that's the end of the unification. And the unification had a positive impact. The Italians gained positively from it. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, that was the end of this short lesson. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all learned a lot. And shout out to Gwen for doing a phenomenal job on the paper. It was phenomenal. So, peace out, guys.